What's up, guys? Billy B back with you for my week 6 video. Before I get into my picks, I got a couple things I want to go over. I'm not doing a power rankings video this week and possibly next week, but I will be putting them in the description below in this video. I'm working on getting a new laptop so I can do some editing work. My old laptop is pretty old and it's not working very well, so hopefully I can get that new laptop pretty soon. So look in the description for the power rankings and my Fanduel and Draftkings team. And I'd like to thank Hatbox again for helping me get over to 100 subscribers for the week. I went from 62 to 119. I'm at 119 right now. I would like to get to 150 by the Thursday game and 200 subs by the Sunday games. Now, I said last week if I got to 100, I'd give a question of the week, so I will be doing that shortly. But if I get to 200 by Sunday, I'll start giving you a college play, my lock of the week for college. I'm very good at college. I went 8-2 last week in college betting, so I will give you my lock of the week for college if I get to 200 subs by the end of the Sunday games this Sunday. So now I'm going to give you the question of the week. I'm going to step aside so you're just going to hear my voice, and so this way I can put the question and the stuff in a text so you guys can see it. So with that, the question of the week is going to be through the undefeated teams that are left, which teams we're going to lose and what teams are going to win. So we got the Falcons playing the Saints, the Bengals playing Buffalo, the Broncos playing the Browns, the Panthers playing the Seahawks, the Patriots playing the Colts, and the Chargers are going to the Packers. So them undefeated teams, the Falcons, the Bengals, the Broncos, the Panthers, the Patriots, and the Packers, which team do you think will lose? So there's the text that's going to be in there. So I'm going to come back now. All right. Now I'm going to give you my picks. Last week I went 1-3 against the spread, hitting the lock of the week. I'm not happy about it. All my teams were covering at halftime and they all blew it. Not happy about what happened last week. And I went 9-5 straight up as well. So hopefully I'll turn it around this week. And my first pick I'm going to give you is the Cincinnati Bengals minus 3.5 against the Buffalo Bills. Just came out that Tyrod Taylor is going to be out, so E.J. Manuel is going to be playing for the Bills. Not very good playing against one of the best teams in the NFL in the Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals are a hot team. I think they're 4-1 against the spread right now. So I'm going to ride the hot hand. Hopefully it'll work out. So my first pick, the Bengals minus 3.5. My next pick I'm going to give you is the New York Jets minus 6 against the Washington Redskins. The Redskins lost a heartbreaker last week to the Falcons in overtime. Kirk Cousins made a pick 6 in overtime. It's tough to recover from. The Jets are one of the top defenses in the league. Coming off a bye week, Chris Ivory has been running the ball well. Fitzpatrick has been making pretty smart decisions. They finally got receivers in that on that team with Brandon Marshall and Eric Decker. So I think the Jets are going to be all over the Redskins. I don't see how the Redskins are going to be able to score too many points in this one. So the Jets minus 6. My third pick I'm going to give you is the Green Bay Packers minus 9.5 against the San Diego Chargers. Aaron Rodgers came out saying he's not happy with how his offense has been playing. He just threw 2 interceptions for the first time at home in a long, long time. I think he's going to come out in this game and just guns blaze. He wants to get the offense better. I mean, last year what happened when he came out with that press conference saying relax. This is kind of like that. You know, he wants to get the offense rolling. The defense has been amazing. Green Bay's defense has probably been the story of the year. They're flying all over the field and they're playing great. So now the Packers offense wants to get going. Aaron Rodgers is going to get that going this week. Chargers are going to be on a short week, losing a heartbreaker to the Steelers on Monday night. Now they got to travel to Green Bay, one of the hardest places to play in the NFL. So I like the Packers to blow out the Chargers. So take the Packers minus 9.5. And then for my lock of the week, I'm going to give you the Minnesota Vikings minus 3.5 against the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs, I'm never taking them again after what happened last week. Jamal Charles went down. Their offense went in the tubes. They didn't score a point in the whole second half after Charles went down. The Vikings are coming off their bye, so they're going to be fresh. Chiefs are missing their best weapon, so they're going to have trouble scoring. So my lock of the week, take the Minnesota Vikings minus 3.5. And my straight up plays I'm going to give you here is the Falcons, the Broncos, the Bengals, the Vikings, the Jaguars, the Lions, the Jets, the Cardinals, the Dolphins, the Seahawks, the Packers, the Ravens, the Patriots, and the Giants. All right, so there's my Week 6 video. Remember, leave your comments below. I got a question of the week now, so hopefully I get some feedback on that. Give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Like I said, get to 200. I'm going to give you a college play next week, so hopefully next week you'll hear my college play. And I hope to hear from you guys in the comments. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.